My name is Klaudia and I'm the Truce 2020 project manager. I've been working on the project almost since the beginning, which is in 2007. Truce 2020 is a partnership-led project between two organizations. One is locally based in Newham Conflict and Change, which is community development organization, and one is called Peace Direct, which is international development organization. Our project equips young people who are aged 16 to 21 years old from Newham with skills that help them to mediate tensions and prevent violence in their community. I think the project's aim is to create a movement of young people who are making positive change in their community and are proactive in terms of their citizenship. Like I said, I've worked on the project from almost the beginning, and it was nothing but a privilege to see young people to be able to not only grow personally, but then transfer those new skills somewhere out there for a community and inspire young people. Our project has grown significantly since 2007, and we've got now over 148 young people who are very proactive. And it's wonderful to see young people to be making a difference and being passionate about what's happening around them. What we do is, as I have mentioned, we are based in Newham and we work only with young people from Newham at the moment. We recruit a very diverse group of young people from different faiths, different cultures, different social and economic backgrounds, and we train them in conflict resolution, mediation, and design and facilitation. Over a 10-week period, they gain skills that help them to communicate in a positive way, help them to resolve conflict in a constructive way, and actually gain skills how to pass on these new skills to other young people through the facilitation. In the second stage, we provide the young people with the opportunity to meet an international peace builder from hot conflict area. This is a very inspiring and motivating opportunity for our young people who get to hear a first-hand experience from peace builders like from Sudan or Democratic Republic of Congo or Pakistan, who actually work on the ground and have that locally led peace building approach, which is very similar to what our Truce young people get to do in the third stage. So once we've trained them in the first stage and provided them with an opportunity to hear from an international peace builder, the third stage is the most crucial one, when our young people are provided with a variety of peace building opportunities where they get to design and facilitate workshops in local primary and secondary schools, facilitate community development events, address issues that are current for the community. But actually, one of the things that we're very proud, they actually sit in the driving seat of the Truce 2020 project, and through our steering group, that they actually direct what is it that our project is doing, what are the new strands, and actually sit on management committees and independent advisory groups, whether it's for local youth projects, but actually for statutory sector as well.
Do you think young people need to learn about conflict resolution and peace building? If so, why?
Most definitely. I think, like I've said, I've had the privilege to observe what basic skills in conflict resolution and positive communication, what kind of impact they can have on individual lives. I feel that the skills that we provide the young people with enable them to create positive relationships, whether it's at home, their schools, and in the community. And I feel that it's something that is necessary for young people who are constantly put under pressure to perform, to look a certain way, and just generally where the society is going, to be able to communicate constructively what is actually going for them, instead of just kind of lashing out and being frustrated and not being able to channel that. Definitely. Young people are very energetic, very passionate, and they are the largest group of people. And it's been wonderful to see that peer-to-peer approach that our young people have to have an impact on not only their lives but actually other young people. When the young people go to schools, it's fantastic because the young people at school get to see somebody who's doing something positive, is teaching them how to resolve conflict in a positive way, and most importantly know where they're coming from. So therefore they can put those situations into context that are relevant to the young people in the primary and secondary schools. So the rapport is an immediate one, if you like, rather than an adult with a great knowledge has. However, the young people teaching other young people has been working very well. And I think it's wonderful for the young people to see other young people being proactive and being passionate. And I think what has happened is that the Truce 2020 graduates have managed to create a movement where they have actually made the peace building and conflict resolution cool, and other young people being very interested to take part. So I think that kind of is a legacy of what power the young people have. I think positive communication is, from my experience, a crucial skill to have in order to resolve conflict. I think it's really important for young people to actually kind of elaborate and further develop their emotional intelligence. Sometimes we take for granted that, we can say, I feel this way, where, some of the young people that we work with unfortunately can't actually verbally put out there how is it that they're feeling. They feel angry, but actually there's a lot of feelings under the feeling of angry. They might feel frustrated, they might feel insecure, they might feel pressure, they might feel upset, and it's those skills to be actually able to see what is it that is happening within me and why is it that I'm feeling this way, what needs are not being met, is one of the second most crucial things that we feel that young people benefit from. I think through putting young people also in an environment where they mix with young people from different cultures, different faiths, and different even age groups, works very well because they appreciate each other's differences. They develop understanding for each other's culture, which I feel is very important in a very diverse community like in Newham, where there's over 120 languages in local schools. Peace for me is happy relationships where people live in harmony and respect each other for the differences. I think it's very important to actually empower young people to sit and be at the heart of decisions in terms of what needs to happen in our communities. I feel the kind of youth-led peace building is very crucial. I think on many occasions there's a kind of top to bottom approach to addressing issues. However, from the experience that we have, if something needs to be addressed that is very live for the community, it needs to come from within the community in order to address those issues, and they know the best. And I feel that in the current situation where young people are stereotyped to be constantly stabbing each other and they are the criminals and so on, I think it's actually important to acknowledge and further provide the young people with opportunities that will be able to challenge that stereotype and actually help them to be proactive and make that positive change that they have been doing and unfortunately have not been recognized for.